I've been doing photography for more than 10 years now. That's what I do almost every day, doing product photography, model photography, fashion photography, lifestyle photography. I also have some video gigs. I did some commercials for TFC channel, some music videos, but my main bread and butter is photography. My channel, I'm not generating any income yet on this channel because my channel is still small. Yeah, I'm not monetizing on this, so my main bread and butter is photography and some videos. So on this video, I will share with you guys what is in the bag of a real life photographer, where this is his only bread and butter. This weekend, I'll be going to Sacramento to drop off my son for the start of his sophomore year. So I'll be bringing cameras, like you'll never know, you might capture something really nice over there. And yeah, so I will show you guys what will be in my bag. Okay, are you ready? So let's do this. So this is my low pro backpack. What I like about this backpack is that it has a side access where even if you're holding it on your shoulder, you can still like get your camera easily by opening this side and then grab your camera like that. Okay, so let's open the main compartment of this bag. Let's start with my camera. So I have the Sony A7R II here. This has been my camera for like I think 2 years now. I like this because it's 42 megapixel. I switched from a Canon system to a Sony system 3 years ago. The reason I switched, the main reason is the low light capability of it. Yeah, like when I used to be in a DSLR, I shoot a lot of strobe lights where I always carry lights, and then yeah, I fell in love with the low light sensitivity of Sony, where yeah, like before I never imagined that I can shoot low light outdoor in the evening without carrying any lights, just using ambient lights from the street. Yeah, I was able to do that using Sony. I have this A7S and this one is the A7R II. And then the lens that comes with it is the this is a Russian vintage lens. It's the Helios 58mm. I don't usually use this for photography. Most of the time I use this for video. What I like about this is the imperfection of it. It has that stretch bokeh that you can only find in a anamorphic lens, but this vintage lens, it has that stretch bokeh. It doesn't have that stretch frame like the anamorphic lenses, but this one has that stretch bokeh characteristic that you see on movies. So yeah, that's what I like about it. And then it's less sharp, another imperfection of it, which is I like where it adds more cinematic look to it, so because it's less digital. Yeah, that's what I like about this lens. The next one is my Zeiss 25mm f2.0. This is my favorite lens. This is Zeiss Batis, a really excellent lens. You can never go wrong getting a Zeiss lens. The autofocus is fast, it's lightweight, the vividness of color, yeah, the quality of the image is really amazing, and yeah, it works perfect electronically or manual with the Sony Alpha system. Yeah, this is like a perfect match, even though it's not a native lens of Sony, but it works sometimes even better than the native lens. Electronically, the functionality of the camera, you will be able to maximize it with this lens, Zeiss Batis 25mm. And this is a semi-wide lens. I use this for both photography and video. Most of my YouTube video, especially when I'm talking, I use this lens. It has a fast autofocus, but at the same time it's still smooth. It's very sharp. When it comes to photography, I use this for landscape, and yeah, even taking photos of people. It's a very excellent lens. And then I'll explain this later. I have a Sony 50mm 1.8. I got this when I was just starting out when I moved to the Sony system, because this is the cheaper version of the Sony 50mm. Yeah, I used to have a Canon 50mm 1.8. Oh, it's 1.4. This one is 1.8. It has a very nice quality of image, depth of field, very nice. The only problem with this is the slow autofocus and the noisy motor of it. Yeah, but it's a cheap lens. It's like, I think I got this for like 200 bucks, and it's plastic. Yeah, but still good. You have something like you can pull out if you need a 50mm lens. And then I also have the DJI Osmo Pocket. Yeah, I always bring this, especially if I will just be shooting and filming random spots and places, because it's very portable. I have the DJI Ronin S. That one, I use that more when it's a paid gig. Yeah, like because it's heavy. Like, but the thing is, I can use my Sony cameras with that, so it has a better quality of video when I want to stabilize my shots. But this one, usually I use this for family trips. Yeah, it's more convenient, more portable. Video quality is not as good as the Sony, but I can live with it. All you have to do is fix it in the post, color grade it, match it with the rest of the footages, and yeah, it's a very good alternative to get a stable video shots. Oh, this one is just the lens hood for my Zeiss, but this is the USB adapter for the DJI Osmo Pocket, where you can control your Osmo Pocket remotely. If you connect this to the Osmo Pocket remotely from your phone using the DJI Mimo app. These are ND filters for different size of lenses. Another ND filter, lens cap. This one is it's an adapter that I bought this online just to create that stretch bokeh, like when I'm doing video, like yeah, to make your videos cinematic, like when you have that bokeh and you want to mimic that stretch bokeh, same as the movies. Tripod plates and more lens caps and camera covers. Okay, bring that back. What's we have here? Another ND filter. Yeah, with different stops. Got this very cheap. I think it's only like 10-15 bucks from eBay. Okay, let me show you what is this. This is a diopter. It's a lens filter too, but it's a diopter to convert almost any lenses to become macro. So each one has different thickness. Let me show you this one. You'll see how thick this lens is. Yeah, each one of them has different thickness. The thicker it is, the more you can achieve a more macro shots. Yeah, it's good. This is good to, so if you want to use an ordinary lens, this is good when you are using an ordinary lens and you want it to shoot macro and there's no macro lens available. You can use that, attach it to your lens. I have a step up ring here so that I can use it whether I'm using a telephoto or a prime lens. Yeah, I use that to shoot macro. The only downside of it is your autofocus sometimes doesn't work when you're using this. So most of the time I set my camera to manual focus when I'm using this. But yeah, it's very helpful. Like if you don't have a macro lens, I have a 50mm or even my 70-200. I can use it to shoot macro with this diopter. Okay, so we're done with the main compartment. Let me close that. So here's the front pocket. Most of the stuff that are here are just batteries and battery chargers. Yeah, I have this A7R2 and the A7S and A7S camera, Mark IIs and older, I think everyone knows that the battery of it doesn't last long, so you need a lot of batteries. Right now I have, I think, 8 batteries for the Sony a7R2 and a7S. Okay, and then on the side pocket right here, I have, yeah, a sunglass when I'm shooting outdoor during daytime. Electrical tape. Yeah, sometimes you need that when you're trying to fix some cables. So here in the front top pocket of my camera bag, most of them are just cables, or like a macro to regular USB cable that I got from Sony. Car charger for, I don't remember for what cable is that. Yeah, most of them are just USB cables. And then here there's another top compartment here, which is a bigger compartment. This is where I put my 70-200 lens, because it doesn't fit on the main compartment. This 70-200, it's an f4 70-200 Sony lens. I got this refurbished, I think for like around $800, because I think if you buy this brand new, it's like $1,200. So I got this refurbished, so I purchased it, and then I checked also the f2.8. Yeah, the f2.8 is a faster lens, but the thing is, when I look at the quality of the images, I don't see that much difference. And then I'm using a Sony Alpha camera, which is very good in low light. So yeah, like having a faster lens is not really of a big deal, except for that bokeh depth of field look. But this one, when I check the f2.8 and this f4, I don't see that much difference. There is a difference, but it's very minimal when it comes to depth of field. Okay, so what else is in this compartment? I have, these are ND filters for my Mavic Pro. I have a Rode Video Mic Go. What I like about this, cheaper than the Mic Pro, and at the same time this one doesn't have a battery, or you can just hook it right away to my Sony camera. Some people, they say they hear some static on this, especially if you're near to a router Wi-Fi, but me, so far, I haven't experienced that, or maybe there is, just that I don't notice it. And I have a lot of AA batteries here that are rechargeables, manual. Okay, and then on the pockets, microfiber cloth. You need a microfiber cloth to, especially when you're on location, to clean your lenses and cameras. This is a USB charger with a USB-C on the other side for my Rode Wireless Go, which is the one that's recording my audio right now. Then the zipper right here, I have a DVD. I don't know what's in here. It's been here for a long time. More USB cables, microfiber cloth. Yep, I think that's it on this compartment. Let me put this back, and then on this side, this is where I put my MacBook Pro. Yeah, when I will be gone for more than a day, I usually bring my MacBook Pro so that I can do a quick editing, whether I'm editing photos or videos. Yeah, like wherever I go, I can edit it. Yeah, but if I will just be gone for a day, I don't need to bring it because it makes my bag too heavy. And that's it, guys. Things that are in my camera bag. I hope you like these videos and press that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. All right?